This ragda sounds so bad.
If need be, we'll use our keys to protect us.
The drawing rooms here make up the washroom in Delhi.
Delhi has the best sambar also. Delhi has the best rajma also. Delhi also has the best vada pav. So what is that?
When they say the city doesn't sleep, it actually does not.
एक chaperone होता था. My brother or one friend's brother.
Taking you through the cute lanes of Bandra. The whole of Bombay is a lane.
We are Delhi girls in Bombay.
It's gonna get worse.
Hi and welcome to Teasing podcast.
I am Prapti and she's Farzeen and let's start it.
And we are Delhi girls in Bombay. I'm sorry, Mumbai. Mumbai
but-
बोलेंगे.
Okay, Mumbai.
Mumbai.
Anyway, so but I don't know. I don't feel like calling myself a Delhi girl anymore.
Oh. मुझे मजा आता है.
Okay.
Yeah, I like saying I'm a Delhi girl in Mumbai, and then it's easier to talk shit about Delhi and praise Mumbai, and then the Mumbai folks get a high, and then I always go, but the food. What is your first memory of moving to Bombay? Mumbai.
Babe, this is not a memory of moving. It was more like I was traveling for a shoot and I was staying at a hotel. I have come to Mumbai before, but I've just stayed at my friend's place and then just left.
Okay.
But this time it was for a shoot. So late night I was traveling and I had to step down and, get a moisturizer for myself. And I remember a bunch of guys were standing right next to the chemist.
Okay.
And nobody even looked my way. They were having their tea, they were having their sutta break or whatever, but nobody cared.
Right.
And just the fascination of that feeling where nobody, like, you at no point are you, realizing, oh, I'm a woman, I'm in danger. Oh, something could happen now. It
didn't happen.
Yeah.
It's such a unique feeling as Delhi women in Mumbai. I feel like my first experience was when I was a kid, of Mumbai, and that's how I remember Mumbai, is that my mom, my brother and I, we had come for a vacation, and this was years ago, 90s something, okay?
That young.
And we had come and I remember it was like 11 or something, and there used to be this place called Pizzeria in Marine Drive. Okay. It started to rain, Mumbai. And my mom was really worried that we have to go. We were staying in some guest house in Church Gate, and she was worried. And then this person realized at the pizzeria that my mom's alone with two kids, young kids. He stepped out with an umbrella. He's like, I'll find you a taxi. ये Uber के ज़माने से पहले का है. Taxis went by, and then he said, you wait, I'll drop you. We were really worried, but then he found a taxi, and I'm sure agar wo bhi drop karte, we would have reached safely. He found a cab. He told the cab wala, you'll drop these people, this guest house, figured it out for us. We sat in that Kali Pili and we reached home. As a young kid, this is my memory of a place, and I've never had this in Delhi.
True.
Always worried.
True.
Hana?
Yeah, and it's not like it's daytime or nighttime, and it's not a Delhi specific thing. Okay, you'll even find it in Kerala. Do not go for solo trips to Kerala if you're a girl. Anyway, so if you're wearing shorts, the constant reminder that the way they look, that this is what you've chosen to wear, and this could be the reason why we choose to do whatever we want to do, and that feeling leaving your body, it's liberating in a very, like, I can't tell you.
Yeah, you have to be a woman from somewhere else in Mumbai to know this feeling.
Yeah, a lot of people say that Bangalore gives them that feeling. It did not give me.
Okay.
Like, for me, it was Mumbai.
Yeah, and I remember that just this feeling, right, of not constantly being reminded that you're a woman, that lets your mind, there's a huge chunk of worry that's not there. You can focus on work, you can focus on other things, you can just have fun.
But Farzeen, do we even realize that chunk was there?
Exactly.
Like, it is
that constant fear, no?
Yeah, it is so internalized. It is so part of, your upbringing, that you're a girl, bahan mat jao, dekho raat ke baad yahan mat jaya karo, ye mat kara karo, all of those things. It's not like I have not stepped out at night in Delhi. It is not that I have not, had my share of parties in Delhi, but some of them had consequences and some of them didn't.
Right.
Here, I'm not stepping out with the fear that there could be a consequence to this action.
Yeah. I remember in Delhi, every time we'd go out, and I honestly didn't. I didn't step out at night a lot.
Okay.
In fact, after 7th, even taking public transport was a cause of concern. I was worried about it.
Yeah.
So I only started stepping out when I knew that one friend of mine will pick me. I don't drive. Do you drive?
No.
That changes things for people in Delhi.
I have a license and I did not get it. Farzi license nahi tha, Farzeen.
Kya baat hai, very original.
Anyway, but after I got my license, my caregiver did not let me touch the car. It was like they just wanted me to train till there is this identity proof that I can have.
But it's a good one, because knowing how to drive really helps.
It's like, it's been 10 years since that.
But you can still audition for places that you know how to drive. I can't.
Oh, okay.
That's the problem.
I'm not so good also, but I know that once
okay. And I used to get picked up and I used to get dropped home, and that's how I used to, or ek chaperone hota tha. My brother or one friend's brother is always lurking around somewhere. Ki, achha, okay, these girls are hanging. This was in school, college, whatever. Imagine, even in college, we would have like one elder brother hanging around. I used to beg to my brother, Bhaiya, please, I have to go to this birthday party. Will you please pick me up? Or I remember when I moved to Bombay as an adult, the first night that I had moved, again it was raining. Rain or Bombay ka kuch to hai.
Very close.
And it was my friend's birthday, okay? 22nd October, close to yours. And Mehek.
Oh.
And I stepped out to wish her at 12 and I couldn't find an auto. I walked till this place, Coffee de Bella karke. There's this place.
Yeah.
And I went there and I came back home at 2 a.m. alone without a worry in this world.
Right? It's not like you're not thinking of, turning around and looking, or, you're not thinking that it would have been better had I traveled with a friend. It would have been better had I just booked an Uber.
Yeah. Do you have a pepper spray here?
I always was planning to buy it, okay, in life, but I did not.
Okay.
And here,
don't feel the need for it. I had a pepper spray in Delhi. I would always carry it everywhere. I moved to Bombay. I bought a pepper spray, but I don't have it anymore. I don't know where it is. In Delhi, it would always be in my bag. I would always have something pointy in my bag. I've had discussions with my girlfriends where we've discussed, if need be, we'll use our keys to protect us.
Yeah.
My brother said, get a knuckle guard.
Yeah, I remember walking home at night from my workplace or something, and I was holding my key in my hand, like wo fingers ke beech mein. Yeah.
That's the life that we've lived. And it's really strange when people are like, oh, but Delhi is not that bad. Of course, Delhi is not that bad. But this idea of safety.
Yeah, but I'll tell you for whom Delhi is not that bad.
Not for women.
For the rich.
For the rich.
For the rich, Delhi is not so bad because 90% of your troubles go away once you have money. I'm sorry, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And these girls could just step into their car, get dropped wherever they want to. There'd be a chauffeur driver waiting for them to, take them back.
Right.
Unless obviously the driver turns on you.
Right. Oh, shit.
But they would and they can get as drunk as they want to because they are not responsible for driving. All those things. It made a lot of difference to me when my friends would offer to pick me up and drop me. Like that was some peak love language thing to me, that they're going out of their way just to drop me. And which then makes me make fun of these texts that boys send. No, have you reached home? No, I haven't. What are you going to do about it? What will you do about it?
Yeah, come on, that's nice. I like it when people check if you've reached home.
It's useless because I'm from Delhi, I have no emotion attached to the question, have you reached home? Otherwise,
I remember this one time, I was telling my friend in Mumbai, okay, text when you reach home. And she's like, we're in Mumbai. I was like, oh yeah, okay. That makes sense. But even in terms of what we wear here, like you were saying, the fact that in Delhi you had to really think about what you were wearing. I would always carry something that I would want to wear to the party, but on the way I'd wear something else. But that also had to do with my mom not allowing me to wear certain things.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah.
I did not have to do that because I started living on my own.
Right.
And I would just book an Uber, and the Uber had to come right to my doorstep.
Right.
But even in that Uber, you'd constantly be very aware of the man checking you out from the rearview mirror. Like you would just know.
Yeah.
And here, it took me a while to realize, when it was in Mumbai, it took me a while to realize that he's not looking at me through the rearview mirror. At first I used to think that, oh, maybe it's the same, and then I started wearing black glasses, sunglasses, and I would just look there. He's never looking at you.
Yeah. Bombay is different, but not to say that these bad experiences don't happen here. They've happened to me as well. It's just that maybe the frequency of it, also my privilege now, I don't have to take the train a lot anymore.
Yeah.
Traveling in Mumbai local, if you're not traveling in the women's ladies coach, it's quite a bad experience. I mean, because it's not cramped up hota hai. Have you ever taken it?
I've not taken the
local ever.
Yeah, no, not the general coach. Yeah.
General coach, there were times when I had to rush in and I would go in, and it was not a good experience. Everybody's just like sticking to each other, and most of the times it's because there are just too many people, but then it's not a comfortable feeling.
It's not okay. It's uncomfortable, but is it unsafe?
It has been unsafe as well.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, and I remember we had come to Mumbai for Mood Indigo. Okay, we were in theatre and we had come. This is before I moved to Mumbai, and we were going to Churchgate, and we took an auto till the station, my friend and I, and we were like, we're in Mumbai, we're gonna wear hot pants. This time for hot pants were a thing, okay? And these guys in a car, they rolled down their window and they started making these extreme, trigger warning, extremely lewd gestures. They were making these hand gestures. They were looking at us. They were screaming. And the auto wala bhaiya got scandalized. Imagine. I think Mumbai में शायद ये ऐसा बहुत कम होता है in general. Yeah. We were just in shock because we were under the impression Mumbai is nice, Mumbai is great, right? So ऐसा नहीं है, बिल्कुल नहीं होता है, is what I wanted to say.
Of course,
comparatively,
comparisons is all we have
as
women.
Exactly. We have
comparatively better.
These are some of the great things about Mumbai, but there are good things about Delhi too. Food. Hana? You
could never have that golgappa. I have not found it. Like, I've given up eating golgappa. I don't eat it anywhere.
Arey, acha hota hai. So I am someone who likes the ragda inside the pani puri. I call it pani puri now. I've completely shifted.
Ragda sounds so bad.
Ragda is just chola, okay? And it's really yum. I'll take you to this place, Tirumala karke ek jagah. I'll take you. But it's really good. But in general, Mumbai doesn't have good food.
No. It has great seafood.
It has great seafood, and if you want good food, you have to pay a lot of money.
Yeah. And I even feel that all these cafes and baristas these people have, even with the food there, it's not great food. I'm just paying for the place that I'm sitting at. Soho has a very bad food, by the way.
The only good places I know here are after a lot of struggle. I've tried to find places where I can eat, and again, have to pay a lot. But in Delhi, any random Chawla, random Agarwal shop will have great dal makhani.
Yeah, just that they'll grope you while you're in the process of getting it. That's it. Like, I am forsaking.
I told you I'm a foodie.
So, but even so am I.
Yeah.
But like, would I prefer Bombay food over Delhi food? No. But do I have an option? No.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Because yahan pe bhi, I was going to crib about this one time that I called for Rajma late at night, and they literally gave me sambar with kidney beans in it. And I was like, this is a joke. They're playing a prank on me. But maybe they didn't have Rajma prepared. ठीक है, वो तो scam हुआ मेरे साथ. But
yeah,
like I can't expect the best Rajma here. I can probably expect something that people here eat, more local.
Yeah, but I think food, as much as I want to make food an issue, it's not an issue for me.
It's not.
No, I think it's a North Indian problem, having issues with food. No, hear me out. It's gonna get worse.
I thought you were gonna comfort me.
Anyway, what I feel, very personal opinion. आके गाली दे दो मुझे क्या है? Anyway, so I feel North Indians have the tendency of going to places and looking for food, not the kind of food that belongs to that place, but the kind of food that they used to.
You're very right. You're very, very right.
प्राग में जाकर तुम चपाती मांगोगे तो
But somehow Delhi has everything. Delhi has the best sambar also. Delhi has the best rajma also. I'm sorry, but Delhi also has the best vada pav. So what is that? Let's talk about the houses in Mumbai. Or I don't know if that was yeah. Don't know if that was a good term to use. It's an insult to houses.
Mine also matchboxes. That's how we
No,
live.
the thing is we still stay in bigger places because we pay a lot of rent.
Yeah.
But like at the initial move, after the initial move, I remember I used to stay in a room where I used to share it with like a roommate, and the struggle was very real. You know, I didn't want. बहुत tough था यार. I used to wake up to.
Yeah, I don't even want to get into the whole stuff of moving in with the wrong kind of people. Like
we'll talk about roommates in one episode. Bad flatmates, because I will share my experiences, and I'm sure you have plenty.
Like you did not know at all.
So we'll talk about that. But like in general in Mumbai, the idea of space is absolutely missing. My best friend's an architect. She was telling me, यहाँ पे planning ही नहीं होती अच्छे से.
What I think is absolutely different. The idea of space is only missing in infrastructure. Whereas people give you all the space in the world. The professional world here.
Well put. Well put. I have to give you that. The professional world is very professional.
I'm not used to compliments.
Prapti.
It's okay, wait. I'll pack it in therapy.
Therapy पे कितनी बात कर लेते हैं. But anyway, but yeah, the planning is really absent in terms of architectural design, and घर ऐसे line से होता है यहाँ पे. एक room, bathroom, kitchen, and then another room.
You know, they try to cramp in as many rooms as possible on one floor.
Yeah. And in Delhi, it's the exact opposite. And even in terms of rent, my friends crib a lot कि Delhi में ना rent is going high, everything's increasing, and I'm like, तुम 3 BHK का जितना देते हो, that's how much I pay for a 1 BHK in Mumbai.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, and sometimes more. We know that you. Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Farzeen, why are we going there? It was not planned. We both know that. Why are we going there again?
Sorry. Other than that, in terms of opportunities, if we were to compare Delhi and Mumbai, I feel like Mumbai has a lot to offer in our field.
I don't think it's limited to our field, Farzeen. Because I feel that once you come to Mumbai, something or the other works itself out. If you stick around, I honestly had no plan when I came to Mumbai of what to do, what not to do, and everything. What made me very keen on coming to Mumbai is the people I would meet every time I was here. They are so excited about you having a new idea. They are so excited about you going to try new things. And, you know, the camaraderie is such that they give you their inputs as well.
Right.
Suppose I come to you wanting to discuss an idea. You're very open to that discussion, you know. There's a give and take that happens.
Do you think that happens because I moved to Bombay? Because I'm a Delhi girl.
No, it has not happened with me in Delhi. It has been very one way for me in Delhi.
Got it.
And after a point, you even stop seeking it out because you're like, what's the point?
Right,
you know?
right.
It's a one-way energy draining process.
Fair enough. I do feel like people are so busy in the hustle of the city. The city is very difficult to survive in. That is very true. Safety aside, the city is very expensive to survive in. And if my industry was not based in Mumbai, I'd probably work from home from somewhere else because it's very mehenga to sustain yourself here. Everything. ठीक है, एक बस वड़ा पाव ही है. That's sasta, honestly.
I completely disagree. What I would like to say is that it is the safety that makes everything accessible.
For sure. I'm saying safety aside.
उसे aside मत रखो. तुम दिल्ली से हो, तुम भूल क्यों जाती हो?
Yeah, okay, very important, and that's how I also, I'm able to stay here. But I can't ignore the fact that it's so sad that only this city provides me with safety, and I have to stay here.
Exactly.
That is my problem.
Yeah, like why should we be choosing?
Yeah, because honestly, apart from that, what do I have here? My family is not here, my friends are not here, and every day is a struggle. Rent is expensive.
Yeah, but even through that struggle, you see, when you're weaving your way, even through that struggle, you'll realize people are ready to help you.
That's true. In general,
I can go to the local. I always get confused. So I say 20-minute ka buffer lekar chalti hu if I'm ever traveling in the local, because I do get lost. It's gonna take a while to figure out.
It's very coded. The trains are very coded.
Yeah, and people just know.
Yeah.
If you're traveling in the local, you just know. And at any point, you ask anybody, they will very happily tell you where to get the ticket from, where to wait for your train, where to do this, where to do that, where to get down.
Yeah.
They will be very happy to help you.
Yeah.
And even when you're booking the ticket, I remember once some ticket I said this and return. He's like, do you want first class women's coach? I was like, yeah. Batana chahiye na. Like, the way people talk, Farzeen, we have talked about it. Like, in Delhi, if someone says, tu aa rahi hai kya? I'd be offended. I would think, why are you talking to me like this?
The tone is very different.
Very different.
People use tu tadaka here even for elder
tadaka.
people.
Yeah, it's not tadaka though. It's just tu.
It's tu. And it's really funny because very young people will also call you tu. And at first, it was such a shocker for me.
Yeah.
Tu kyun bol raha hai?
And not just like, Didi, tu aa rahi hai.
And it's damn funny because that's their Hindi. And I think now, after spending 6-7 years in this city on and off, my Hindi is also shifting.
Okay.
It's really funny where I'm like, हाँ चलेगा ना, दौड़ेगा ना, हाँ मेको ये लग रहा है. हिंदी खराब हो गई है, वो अलग बात है.
Okay.
But अब वही समझ आता है लोगों को.
It's not. I think we are adapting it.
हाँ.
मतलब
they don't expect it.
Yeah. Like when I say hanji, people are taken aback.
Hanji. I also say hanji. North Indian तो तुम भी हो.
हाँ. मैंने कब मना किया? हूँ मैं, लेकिन क्या मैं वहां रहना चाहूंगी? नहीं. क्या मुझे वहां का खाना में सोता है? हाँ. लेकिन क्या मैं वापस जाऊंगी?
नहीं. Zomato legends say we'll call for it.
It's very expensive.
That is very expensive.
Yeah.
Zomato, give us money. I'm always just asking for money, no?
Why? Why shouldn't you? Would we discuss this?
We will ask for money.
Yeah, there should be no shame attached to asking for the money.
Zomato, where is my money? Yeah.
Let's talk about the roads in Delhi.
The roads in Delhi. There are roads in Delhi. There are no roads in Mumbai. I find it so
funny when, there are these videos saying, taking you through the cute lanes of Bandra. The whole of Bombay is a lane.
I know the highway is smaller than मेरे घर के सामने वाला क्या बोलते हैं उसको? Whatever that lane. क्या कुछ होता है ना?
Market.
There is this word.
Junction.
I don't know. I don't drive, so I don't know these terms. Okay. But such a lame excuse to not know English.
Point.
छोड़.
अच्छा.
Guessing game बंद करते हैं. But जो मेरे घर के सामने एकदम random सी road है, honestly, that road is bigger than the highway in Mumbai.
The drawing rooms here make up the washroom in Delhi.
And the washrooms are what? I don't have a equivalent washroom example in Delhi because the washroom here is just यहाँ पे कोने में एक दरवाजा है बस. You open, oh, here, okay.
And if these Mumbai people come to Delhi, they will realize, oh, what a balcony is.
Yeah.
Why am I even going to rooms? So a balcony, the concept, it's like this parapet-like structure which is built outwards.
You can Google it.
Yeah, you can Google it. I think yes, that's a big.
But
I'm so used to it that I can't explain.
But it's a nice feeling to have a balcony, and in Delhi you have that. In Delhi you have houses. Sure, Mumbai has houses that are big and nice, but again, that is for the rich. You have to pay a bomb to get that, and real estate is also really, really messed up in Mumbai as compared to Delhi. Although Delhi rates are also going high. My friend was complaining, "Arey, mera rent बढ़ रहा है." Her rent of a 3 BHK is the same as my rent when I used to stay in a 1 BHK. I'm like, bitch, please. Nahi. And unfurnished.
I don't even discuss it with the Delhi folks anymore. Like,
ही आता है.
नहीं, मेरे को जानना ही नहीं है. मतलब तुम इतने महंगे घर में तुम रह रही हो, you can't even step out. Obviously, you live in an expensive house.
घर तक ही सीमित है सब कुछ.
Yeah, like they're like, oh my god, what amazing roads. Okay, and can I walk on them? Can I walk on them in peace?
Can't. I couldn't walk on them with my dog. I wasn't safe with my dog. I remember this one time I was walking my dog and this guy comes up to me, young person, okay, and I thought he wanted to know the route or something. And he says, यहाँ पे massage कहाँ होता है? I was like, मेरा तो दिमाग चमकता ही नहीं है. I'm like, massage? And then he says, तू देगी क्या? And I just stood there, I froze. I was like, I was thinking about it. Massage kahan hota hai? Like an idiot. I'm like, oh, maybe.
You're not an idiot. Farzeen, please talk about this in therapy. You're not an idiot.
Yeah.
This is how harassment happened, where they catch you off guard.
Yeah, and then he just left and I came back home and I told my mom and my mom's like, you're not gonna go walk Bebo from now on.
That's what it becomes, no.
Let Bhaiya take her.
Yeah, that's
and
what
I'm like, but that's not the point. And I get it. I get where she's coming from.
Of course.
But it's so messed up. So.
Your mom won't say this to you in Mumbai.
Yeah.
She'll go and find out who this fucker is.
Yeah.
And she will...
My mom's not worried. When she calls me here and at 11, I'm like, if she video calls me.
She can't relate, no.
Yeah. And she, at first, she used to be like, tum bahar ho, raat ho rahi hai. And I'm like, so it's okay. And now she's used to it. Because she's like, theek hai, okay, she's with friends or whatever. Even if I'm alone, I just text her. And mom being mom, she sometimes is worried.
Yeah.
But otherwise, she's pretty chill.
I remember my mom visiting Delhi and it was a day prior to my birthday. And my friend said, let's go for a drive. So me, another friend and her, like 3 of us, all girls. And we went for a small drive and everything. Oh yeah, there's this concept of going for a drive in Delhi because... anyway.
Roads.
Yeah, you'll get it when you Google it. Anyway. So I was dropped back home at 3 a.m. or somewhere around. And this girl is staying with me. Like she will be staying the night. And yet my mother was so worried. She was so worried and I could not, and she does not, so she's my birth giver, right? So she has not lived in Delhi or does not know about Delhi much, but like in the Mangalore village that she lives, it's the same thing. Walking out late at night, I don't know. I don't think it'll be safe. And that is the perspective she comes from, and she's asking me constantly. I just said I have the key. I'll be dropped right outside the gate. And when I went back home, she was a little upset and all, but we managed.
And one thing that you absolutely dislike about Mumbai, what is there anything?
The traffic and the rain.
Yeah, oh my god, same.
There is no, when they say the city doesn't sleep, it actually does not.
Yeah.
I remember.
Kabhi so jao, sleeping pills le lo Mumbai.
Yeah, because I keep telling you about the medical store.
Yeah.
No? It was 2 a.m. I was coming up from the airport and I was stuck in a jam.
Yeah.
There was a jam even then. And also, I don't understand why people complain so much about the smell in Delhi. It's near the sea.
Mumbai.
Sorry. Yeah, there's so much smell in Mumbai, but it's near the sea.
The smell I'm used to. I'm okay with it.
It is the occupation of the people to catch fish. We are encroaching, and then we have the audacity
to say, machi.
Very good seafood.
Very good seafood.
Come to Mumbai, and it's cheap.
It's cheaper. Yeah. Delhi mein you can't
cheaper
have good. Cheaper than Delhi. It's cheaper than Delhi. Romanticizing Mumbai monsoons is one thing that I can't deal with. I don't think it's fun.
Like everything stops.
Yeah.
If you're someone who cannot, but again, very privileged.
The thing is, things don't stop, and people take pride in that. वो gumboots पहन के roads are completely filled with water. People are struggling because they don't have an option. इस शहर में रहना है तो they have to make a living.
This glorification of hustle.
Yeah.
And ऐसा hustle नहीं जो हम upper class लोग कर रहे हैं. ऐसा hustle कि तुम्हें you don't have any other option but to step out.
Yeah.
And on your own, there is nobody coming to pick you up. Maybe you are the one who has to go pick people up.
Exactly. And the rains make it so difficult to exist, but people have been existing like that. Of course, like there is a lot of work that needs to be done in terms of infrastructure. and civic bodies need to do a lot to ensure.
But they're doing, no, all your roads are broken all the time. They're doing only.
कुछ ना कुछ अभी तो बहुत गंदा scene चल रहा है मुंबई में. I'm sure you guys have seen reels and all, but everything is dug up. Every road is dug up.
I would have stepped out of my house and it was, going really well. 2 days later, I step out, the whole footpath is dug out. And it's so, I think that is why people are so chill here.
Yeah.
I think that's how the patience has developed, because you cannot drive a normal sized car in that lane, okay? And people are coming in with their Range Rover and all. And I'm just so confused, but why do you have this car in Mumbai?
Yeah, I think rickshaw is like what really helps in the city. And local. Yeah. And the fact that rickshaw runs by meter, that was something. And now when I go back to Delhi, sometimes I immediately am reminded that I'm in Delhi. If I have to book an Uber, the bhaiya will call me and speak to me with the rudest voice possible. And I'll just be like, oh, thanks Delhi, welcome back.
Yeah. And remember, you were talking to me and you did something like this.
When?
Something hand gesture you made, and I was like, don't talk to me like this. Do you remember? In Delhi, they're like,
oh, my Delhi.
Like, this is how they talk. And she was talking to me, and I am so not used to it now, that when she did, I was like, please don't talk to me like this.
Am I offending Mumbaikars while I'm just existing?
Maybe.
Sorry.
Yeah, because we don't mean it.
We don't mean it.
It's just been a way of life.
It's really been a way of life. And I speak to people differently here because I can be polite and they'll just not take me for granted. In Delhi, I have to use my baritone.
Yeah.
In Delhi, if I'm like polite, people don't get it. They're like, "Arey, iske to kuchal ke chalo."
Yeah. In fact, that is everywhere.
Where? What?
If you're polite to men, they think we are hitting on them.
Oh yeah, but that is for another episode.
Yeah.
Which will be our next episode.
Yeah.
Where we'll talk about dating.
20s versus 30s. मैंने कहा जल्दी बोल दूं वरना वो तो.
ये इतना बड़ा झूठ है. All the people who watched have been like, but it's not like you don't let her talk.
Yeah, that's because we cut in the right places.
If I start talking about what all we cut out, I can share BTS. Do not go there. Do not push that button.
Anyway, on that note,
yes.
See you in the next episode. I am Prapti. She's Farzeen. Please like, share, subscribe. We are there on Instagram also.
Yeah.
Say bye.
And bye.